Welcome back to another episode of Regional Masterclasses by Culinary Maestros. And today we have a chef who doesn't even need any introduction. He has been doing some very good work. He's doing a lot of work around regional cuisine. He belongs to the state of Jharkhand and is showcasing a beautiful recipe from Jharkhand. So here I invite Chef Nishant Choubey. Chef Nishant,
Chef, good to see you, Chef.
so good to see you. We had such wonderful time at Jharkhand,
Oh, yes.
and I'm so looking forward to this recipe.
Absolutely, Chef. Same here to showcase something.
What are you doing today?
So, Chef, I'm showcasing, a thing which we learned in Jharkhand. And as I come from Jharkhand, I thought, there are dishes, there are ingredients actually which are quite lost. So, let me bring it, but give it a nouvelle touch. So, interesting dish, Chef.
I am so looking forward. I can already see mahua.
Yes, I mean, this is a flour which is completely edible and it is already a superfood. So there are a lot of nutritional
I know.
benefits. So you'll see how am I going to use it.
I'm
in
sure
the
you're
first
gonna
process.
talk about mahua and its nutrient values.
Yes.
Did you source it out from open field, by the way?
Yes. If anyone wants to buy, please get in touch with Dr. Manisha at Openfield and she can help you out in sourcing this lovely ingredient.
And I leave the stage with Chef Nishant Choubey and his able guidance. Chef, looking forward to this recipe.
Absolutely. Very excited, Chef. Thank you. So, the dish that I'm going to make today, it's a dish from my own state called Jharkhand. And, we just had this beautiful chef's expedition in Jharkhand where we learned so many things. So, that learning, I'm extending it here. And I have picked up this lovely, rice called as Ghoda rice. And, you can find Ghoda rice or red rice from Dawat. And thank you very much, Dawat, for sponsoring this lovely rice. So this is the rice that you can see. What I have done is I have actually soaked it overnight and I have blended it a bit and sauteed that with ghee. So that I have already done. और उसके बाद मैं इसमें sweetener जो use करूँगा मैं गुड़ का use कर रहा हूँ. झारखंड has नॉलेन गुड़, ताड़ का गुड़, तो गुड़ use करते हैं, शक्कर नहीं use करते ज़्यादा. So that is why I'm going to use गुड़. और मेरे पास ये बहुत ही बढ़िया plant based dairy है जिसकी सब बातें कर रहे हैं आजकल प्लांट डेयरी की. तो मैं यूज़ करूँगा ये मैगी का वेरी अमेजिंग कोकोनट पाउडर. तो मैं इसका आपको बताता हूँ कैसे आप इसका यू कैन मेक कोकोनट मिल्क इंस्टेंट फॉर दिस. द मोर द मेरियर बाय द वे. And very interesting. You have to use whisk to to remove that. If there is any crumb, you can always remove it if you do it with whisk, which is an easy process. So people who are vegan, this is a great aspect of this recipe that you can go completely vegan, okay, here. But I'm using ghee. You can always replace that with coconut oil. You can also use sesame oil. You can use peanut oil. You can use flaxseed oil, different. You can use avocado oil also. So that process, the dish will also become completely vegan. So these are katafi sheets. So this is my base for this lovely dessert. So this is a very thin. You can also use, phyllo, and use that also. That's absolutely all right. So I'm just gonna take this cutter, the mold. Put some bit of ghee. Ensure you have already lined the mold, otherwise, it will get stuck on the side that you won't like it. And then I'm going to put this beautiful katafi inside and make like a base. So a dessert made out of this is called, kunafa or baklava that you must have eaten, which is from Turkish cuisine. And people really relish that. In fact, I also do very good kunafa. But here I thought that, let's bring this pastry back in action and put a lot of, this red rice or ghoda chawal kheer. So what will happen is this will caramelize and it will become nice and crispy as a shell. And I'll leave it for some time. And then the same time, I'm gonna put this lovely, lovely crust ghoda chawal and this plant dairy that I made, which is coconut milk. I think this height is a little too much for me, but yes, no problem. And then I'm going to use this jaggery as the sweetener. If you soak red rice or black rice, for some time your cooking time is lesser. This is the idea why I did that. I requested my friend to soak it overnight, and then my cooking is faster. My cooking is easy also. So wherever you are doing unpolished rice, and Jharkhand has abundant, I mean, we all eat unpolished as much as possible. So this is the idea why I picked up this lovely ingredient. Cook it on a high flame and let this rice soaks the plant dairy from Maggi coconut milk that I made. And once it starts thickening, I'm gonna just quickly put jaggery and my dish is ready. By the way, we don't use any spices when we do kheer. We don't use elaichi powder or star anise or anything, no mulati, nothing. So it's quite simple that we make. So you can see this shell is already very nice and crispy. I'm gonna put little bit more butter or ghee, and this is very quick, by the way. It doesn't take any time to make. And I can sense that rice is already mixed very good with coconut milk. Time to add the sweetener, jaggery. Isn't this very nice and very, very good looking as well? So I'll take out this katafi pastry in a plate because I can sense that this is ready. Now the twist is that I'm going to add little cream cheese in this, just to give it, more body. This is the idea. Time to taste it is looking very tempting, so I can't wait. Very, very nice. Good crunch on the kheer. Very amazing umaminess coming out of coconut milk, and jaggery is giving perfect sweetness. So it's a great combination of all these three ingredients. You don't need too many ingredients to cook great food. So I'm going to take out this very amazing crispy katafi on the plate. In the same pan, I'm going to make mahua compote. We found this super ingredient. It is abundantly rich in Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, and it has got GI tag of Chhattisgarh. So I'm going to put this inside, and I'm going to put a little red wine. But by the way, if you don't want to use red wine, you can put some water, some red wine vinegar, some balsamic vinegar, whatever you can put. But here I'm using red wine. Mahua. Such amazing flowers are missing from our kitchen actually. So the idea is to bring it back and show them how diverse they are, and they are very, very nutritious. Mahua is already a superfood, and you can find lot of shops now selling mahua. Okay, here what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a little bit of rosemary, okay, as fresh herbs. So it'll give good flavor to this entire compote. And then I'm going to put a little bit of sugar so that I balance the taste. So I'll just wait for this to become very saucy, and then I'm gonna, thank you, chef. You can also use a little bit of black pepper if you want that extra sharpness in your dessert. Salt and black pepper is fine. I mean, you can use a little bit of salt in your dessert. It always extracts flavor. It is very good when you taste it. So I'll just wait for it. In the same time, I would add, as I said, this is the twist here, that I'm going to add good amount of cream cheese in that so that it gets that thickness and the volume. So as we know, we put malai. So cream cheese is kind of a malai. This is the idea why I have used it. And now I think it's perfect. So I just need to boil it for some time and then put it on lower heat so that mahua absorbs all this red wine, rosemary, some bit of sugar, and then becomes really nice and plump. Oh, I can smell this lovely earthiness that is coming out of this edible flour. It's also butter tree. There is another name for this is butter tree, and I love it. In fact, there is another dish that we tasted in our culinary expedition to Jharkhand, where we went to Netherhat and we foraged a lot of ingredients called gundli, which is the thinnest millet ever found, and it's been used so much. So when we talk about millets now, we 100% it's truth that we have been using it. In the same time, what happened is we forgot about it, and we found this in neighborhood or in tribal kitchens. So we met a lot of tribals and we saw this, and this was just amazing. Thanks to the entire tourism, Jharkhand tourism actually, those sponsored our program, and it was beautiful one. It was an eye opener actually, very frankly. And time to do the best thing in this world, tasting. You have to taste your food whenever you're cooking. Taste and then add. We don't work on recipes, frankly speaking. We taste and we add, we subtract. We do things like that. So you need to 100% taste it. Nice, very nice. Nice sweet and sour taste coming out of it. This is what I wanted. So instead of blueberry or frozen berries and all, I request all of you to please use things which are inherent to our country, which are highly sustainable as well. We all talk about sustainable. So you can see, things are whatever I have used are very local and, as much as possible. So here I am just gonna wait for this compote to become slightly more thick, and then I'm gonna start. Okay, now let me plate it. So since I have added cream cheese, it will not be very flowy. It has got this lovely, a set. So it will remain where I put it. Otherwise, might be possible that it will become very liquidy. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit more, give a little bit more texture basically. I'm going to put a little sugar on top, and I'm going to caramelize the sugar by using my favorite ingredient called as blowtorch. So what will happen, it will get this lovely crispiness on top and look nice. Can I? So I'm just torching this lovely red rice kheer. So ensure you don't go very fast, otherwise the base might burn. So I can see this sugar getting caramelized. It will also give a little bit of crisp texture, which will be nice, as in. Already changed color, looking very nice, very mesmerizing, very appetizing too. And I'm going to put this mahua compote. I think I'm good. This is good to go. This is my dish. Katafi on the base, red rice kheer with coconut milk, and some mahua compote that I made instantly. So this is very simple actually, but very new age, very modern, modern thought process, but traditional, way to cook. And I think this is what we require. We need to ensure that we give due respect to our humble ingredients, and bring them to this kind of, where people want to see some bit of progression, but not like that. It doesn't make any sense. You should not do like this. It requires a lot of time, lot of harmony, lot of hard work to attempt these kind of things. So I mean, it has to be a sensible progression. Thank you.
And look at that presentation. This is looking so gorgeous. Mahua is such a beautiful flower.
Absolutely,
It is so flavorsome.
Yeah.
And you have made it such the blend of rosemary and wine is.
Correct, chef.
It is so nice.
The total idea
It
of
is
gourmetizing
so
it,
nice.
actually.
Yeah, I know. So if I may invite Mr. Arnav, this time it's not Goswami. We have Mr. Mukherjee here.
Yes,
Mr.
chef. How are you doing, chef?
Very well, sir.
Chef Nishant. Khub bhalo, dada. Ooh, wow. Thank God for inviting me. Huh?
Please, that's so kind of you to let us in your kitchen, to let us in your establishment.
No. I knew you will be cooking some good dishes. So that's a hidden motive.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mukherjee, for letting us in your kitchen, and that is
Pleasure.
so kind. Mr. Mukherjee heads India operations for Well Built, and Mr. Mukherjee, if we can have, please taste and advice. If we can improvise this further.
I was waiting when you'll ask me to taste. You are a smart chef. Thank you.
Sir, I must tell you, the entire thing looks so good in your kitchen.
Is
I
it?
must
Thank you so
compliment you,
much.
for that.
Thank you
sir.
so much.
Beautiful, sir.
We set this up kitchen about 7-8 years back, and
Sir.
especially for occasions like this. So thank you very much, chefs, for your time.
You're most welcome.
And let me do the most important part,
Please.
which is eat.
So this is a red rice kheer on katafi, a crisp katafi. It's a mahua compote on top, which has some wine and some rosemary. So
Ooh. I hope I won't get intoxicated.
yes, this is how it should be. Huh?
Lovely.
Chumish. I think the flavors are so intense that I can feel
Yes.
it here.
As you bite it, the flavors are coming. Initially, it was that overpowering of coconut,
Right, sir.
but then the other flavors capture in. It's brilliant, chef. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Well Built. Thank you so much, Chef Nishant Choubey. You have really done a wonderful job, and such good presentation. This is soon going to be in my catering menu. Looking forward to another episode very, very soon, coming back to you with another chef, with another ingredient, with another twist and another region. See you soon.
Bye.